Yes, sir. Now, today, we gonna talk about an artist, a Nigerian artist by the name of MohBad. Now, a couple weeks back, last month, on the 12th of September, Nigerian musician MohBad allegedly died of an ear infection in Lagos. I don't know if I said that right. Lagos, at the age of 27. The nurse, so it was a nurse that administered a tetanus vaccine on him. And that was the reason, allegedly, of the cause of his death. And it came to surface that this nurse wasn't even licensed. You see what I'm saying? She wasn't even licensed, right? Now, it's a lot of things going on. It's a lot of speculation going on around MohBad's passing, and we gonna get into that. We gonna dive all the way in, right? Now, it said that, oh yeah, and another thing. So MohBad passed away on the 12th of September. So tell me why the next day there was already a funeral being had for MohBad before an autopsy could be done on his body. Now, his father gave an explanation for this. He said the reason being is that it's a tradition in his homeland to quickly dispose of the body before a diseased body, right? He was saying that MohBad had a disease, but really it was only an ear infection, right? So we gonna uncover this whole thing, and then if you seen the funeral that they had for him, I can't show it on here obviously because it's graphic images. Nah, man, they ain't give a damn about MohBad for real, because the casket that they gave him, man, they stuffed that man in there like a damn tortilla shell, man, like some meat that you stuffed the meat in the tortilla shell, man. They stuffed, man, his head, his neck was bent in the casket. His neck was bent. The casket didn't even fit, y'all. So yeah, man, we gonna dive all the way in, man. So yeah, they did the funeral real quick before an autopsy could be done on him, and then they actually dug him back up out the ground, right? Because his body was exhumed by the Lagos State Police Command. So they ordered to get his body dug back up so they could do a proper autopsy, right? So it's a whole bunch of crazy things going on around the death of MohBad, right? So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Now, first and foremost, Nigerian singer has passed away at the age of 27. When we already have heard about the 27 Club, a long list of musicians that have a tragic death at the age of 27. Now, it's multiple theories on why this occurs. Now, the first one is that this has something to do with Saturn, the planet of time and karma, right? And this applies to everybody on the planet, right? Around the age of 27 is about 28, 29, around those ages is the time that it takes for Saturn to return to the same spot that it was in when you was born, right? That's how long it takes. So that's usually when people have life-changing events. My mother had me when she was 27. I turned 27 in November, right? So we'll see what type of karma that I've built for myself throughout my life, right? Everybody has life-changing events. Some people get married at the time when they're 27, 28. Some people get divorced when they're 27, 28. Around that age, life-changing things happen. So it's very interesting that MohBad has passed away at the age of 27, when even the word ritual equals 27. And the other theory with the 27 Club is that it's actually an agreement that these celebrities make when they sign the deal with quote unquote the devil, that they have an unlimited amount of resources. They get everything they want. The only takeaway from it is that they lose their life at the age of 27. Right? That's the terms and conditions, right? You can have whatever you want in the world, but we take your life at 27, right? So that's the other theory. Now, it could be a mixture of both. It could be a combination of both, right? But come on, let's get into it, man. So MohBad passed away at the age of 27. Now, it's very interesting that his other nickname, he was also known as Emo. Now, Emo also equals 27 in the purest cipher, right? Taking the English language and reducing it to its purest form, right? No double digits, right? 1 through 9. Now, come on. Now, the city and Nigeria, the city and country that MohBad is from, Lagos, Nigeria. Even Lagos equals 27 in the reverse reduction cipher. So the same thing, the purest cipher, just backwards, right? Even taking Lagos, Nigeria together, it equals 207 in the English language backwards. Now, what's so crazy about this whole thing, about this 27 phenomenon, is that MohBad actually passed away 270 days before his next birthday. And y'all don't even worry about it. We're going to talk about this gentleman right here. Don't even worry about it. We're going to get to him, right? But come on. Breaking down the day that MohBad was born, June 8th in the year 96. Now, he was born on 110 date numerology. Now, he passed away on September 12th, which was a day leaving 110 days remaining in the year. Now, we have also endured someone else passing away on this same day. Last year, September 12th, 2022, PNB Rock was shot and killed at a Roscoe's House of Chicken and Waffles. When PNB Rock equals 110 in the English language backwards, right? So we have some interesting things, interesting connections in the music industry with these numbers and these dates, right? But come on. Because, yep, as you can see, yep, he was down with them folks. The day that he passed away, taking that date numerology, September 12th, 2023. We get some interesting date numerologies when we take that date and add it up multiple ways, each way that it can be broken down. Now, it has an interesting synchronicity with the word kill. So he even passed away on the kill date, on kill date numerology as the word kill. Breaking it down forwards, it equals 44. In the pure cipher, it equals 17. Taking the English language backwards, it equals 64. And then taking it in the pure cipher backwards, it equals 28, just like the date numerologies that he passed away on. So he died on a kill date. Also, speaking of kill, his last EP that he dropped, which has him in the red room on the cover, right? This came out, this album, and it was called Blessed, right? Blessed. Now, this came out on a day leaving 184 days remaining, just like the word kill equals 184 in the satanic cipher. So we have this word kill that's surrounding these important dates that have to do with his career, right? His last EP dropping, and then the day of his passing. We have the synchronicity with the word kill. Now, also in the satanic cipher, MohBad passed away 2 months and 13 days after the release of this EP, when the word death equals 213 in the satanic cipher. Now, also with death, it's very interesting that MohBad's death was on the 97th day of his age, just like death equals 97 in the English language backwards. It also occurred 38 weeks before his next birthday, when death equals 38. Now, as we know, the number 38, murder by numbers, man, 38. And also the reflection, mirror, 83. As MohBad passed away 8 months and 3 weeks before his next upcoming birthday in 2024, right? So we have 83 and 38, just like murder by numbers. Now, along with that 38, we also have 74, right? Because he passed away 74 days after his last EP, Blessed, with him in the Red Room. Now, Gematria itself equals 74. English, which is what we're using to decode this Gematria, also equals 74. Lucifer equals 74, and killing all equals 74 in the ordinal cipher. Now, this is very interesting. Now, once again, the date that this last project was released, it was released on the 181st day of the year. Now, this is a number that coincides with Black people, as Black person equals 181 in the English language backwards. Black history also equals 181 in that same cipher. Adding the letters up the same way, you get the same number, 181. Now that's very interesting because 181 is the 42nd prime number, as the word that y'all all know also equals 42. Now, Blessed, the name of this EP, also equals 42, right? So this was a very strategic album release. This was a very strategic album release because if you remember me telling you that this album was released on the kill date, which left 184 days left, which kill equals 184, we have kill Black person. That's the day that this album released. This is the day that it came out. If we decode this message, it says kill Black person, and it has MohBad in the Red Room. In the Red Room. So yeah, this was already set in stone that this was going to occur, right? Now, I don't know if MohBad was aware of this, or he might have well, he very well might have been. But this was very strategic, right? But come on. Because let's get to Naira Marley, man, because it was some bad blood, no pun intended. It was some bad blood between these two individuals. Now, Naira Marley is who MohBad was signed to up until a couple months ago, right? Now, on the 5th of October last year. So a whole year ago, MohBad told the public that he was dying inside and that he was being physically assaulted under Naira Marley's label. Shortly after MohBad made these claims, Naira Marley dismissed his claim and said that he was high and making the assault allegation. So he just said, oh man, he just high, man. So we already know that's bullshit, right? On the 6th of October, the next day, MohBad doubled down, right? He doubled down on his comments after Naira Marley tried to dismiss them. So MohBad doubled down and said that Naira Marley had his boys beat him up for demanding a new manager. So he got beat up by Naira Marley peoples because he wanted a new manager. So it was some turmoil going on before these trickle of events before he passed away. Now on the 25th of October, MohBad terminated his contract with Marley and Music, signed by his lawyer who issued the document to Marley and Music. In the document issued to Marley and Music, MohBad claims he was physically attacked violently and has received life threats from Naira Marley. The document has also stated that Marley and Music has not fulfilled the terms of the contract signed in 2019 and also has failed to pay all royalties due to MohBad. So not only did Naira Marley send his people, his goons, not only did he send his goons to MohBad, he also has refused to pay what he owes MohBad, right? So it says following his death, MohBad's management publicly requested the release of MohBad's royalties with Naira Marley's Marley and Music. On the 22nd of September 2023, Nigerian journalist Kemi Amalulu. Ooh, I killed that. I did that right there. Kemi okay, come on. Claim that MohBad wrote 97% of the whole label's music. Man, they was working that boy like a slave, man, and wasn't even paying him. And they discovered that as of today, MohBad is worth 700 million in Nigerian dollars, which is about 700,000 in United States dollars. Naira Marley and Music owes him 300 million in, once again, Nigerian dollars in song royalty. So he owed MohBad $300,000. He owed him 300,000 US dollars. So he owed him some money, man. He owed him some money, got him beat up, sitting here talking about he high, when he's sitting here talking about he dying inside and all these things, man. So it's looking like Naira Marley is the #1 prime suspect for real, because he got an unlicensed nurse to inject him. The nurse wasn't even licensed. Gave him a fatal injection, then stuffed him in the casket like a little turkey. Had his neck all bent to the side and everything, man. And then probably threatened the father too. That's probably why the father planned it off. Oh, we got the casket because this is the tradition. What we do with a body that's, what'd he say? A diseased body. So that's why we did the funeral before they could do the autopsy. Yeah, the father probably just playing his role because he didn't got his life threatened too. Naira Marley then went up to him, nigga, do you want us to do you like we did your son? You want us to do your family the way we did your son? All right, then hush up then. And that's probably how that went right there. Nah, it's some interesting numerology with Naira Marley as well. Now, at the time of MohBad's death, Naira Marley happens to be 388 months old when the word sacrifice equals 388 in the Satanic cipher. But come on. Now, y'all remember the 42, right? that the album was dropped on the 181st day of the year, which is the 42nd prime number. Blessed equals 42. But also, MohBad passed away 4 months and 2 days after Naira Marley's birthday. So with that being said, that's all we have for this video. I would definitely like to hear the output, especially from my Nigerian family that requested this video. I definitely want to hear what's the word on the street out there. You know what I'm saying? I know that a lot of y'all are saying that Naira Marley has something to do with it. A lot of people saying, man, they want him dead, man. They better not catch him. That's what a lot of people out there saying. They better not catch Naira Marley. They gonna whack his ass. You hear me? But that's all we have for this video, man. Appreciate y'all for all the love. Appreciate y'all for all the support. And I'm out.